I'm Boris the Bee Guy, Forest Beehive Apiary, Central Maine. Goldenrod is beginning to bloom here. The bees' pollen baskets are overflowing with bright orange goldenrod pollen, and the main nectar flow is just starting. Before goldenrod bloomed, we had a 2-week nectar gap here, and that's when I gave the last of my stored honey to the bees. When there is no good nectar flow, the bees would go after honey like crazy. But now, with goldenrod nectar flow in progress, I have a different problem. 2 of my strongest colonies now occupy all of the 20 frames in the horizontal lanes hives. There's no more room to add another frame. To make matters worse, I've run out of empty drone comb to replace fully capped honey frames. I have seen before in my apiary that with a good nectar flow, when instead of drone comb, I give the bees a frame with a full sheet of foundation, it takes the bees about twice as long to fill that frame. And if I give them a frame with only a narrow 1-inch strip of foundation, it takes them about 3 times as long. In Maine, we have a short beekeeping season, and to maximize the honey yield, I have to give the bees more drone comb. So I extracted some filled honey frames and immediately returned the resulting empty drone comb to the bees. 2 frames that I selected for extraction were from my 2 strong winter survivor colonies, and all honey was fully capped. Before extracting them, I checked the capped honey with my refractometer. The moisture content was 17%, perfectly ripe honey. But now I had another problem. My 3-frame extractor needs to be properly balanced, but I had only 2 frames to extract. Simply adding a fixed counterweight wouldn't have been a great idea, because during extraction, the honey frames gradually become lighter and the initial balance would be quickly lost. So I decided to use an easy-to-adjust counterweight, these 3 large bottles filled with water. Their combined weight is approximately equal to a single filled honey frame. I securely attached these 3 water bottles in the empty frame slot of the extractor. As the honey was gradually extracted and the frames were becoming lighter, I adjusted the counterweight 3 times. First, I removed just 1 bottle, and then twice more I poured some water out of the remaining bottles so that the extractor continued rotating smoothly and remained balanced. And here's the honey flowing from the extractor. Right after extraction, I returned the resulting drone comb frames to the same colonies, placing them directly at the border between the brood nest and the honey stores. That placement of new drone comb frames allows the bees to decide whether to use that frame for raising brood or for storing fall nectar. Thanks for watching. Please hit like and subscribe.